What's up guys, YLN1 here, and today we are taking a look at the greatest figure ever made. Just kidding. But yeah, here is the Mezco 1/12 scale Dr. Fate, and he is awesome. Right there we have an Ankh that I bought on Amazon to go with this whole setup. So this whole setup cost me $190, figure included, and I have to say, it is well worth it. So what is an Ankh? It is the symbol of life, and this is what this figure just brings, man. This figure is awesome. I love how he looks. He looks just so full of hope, right? I don't know what the word is. He looks cool. So many accessories, such great posing with him. Man, he is just a great figure to have, I have to admit. First off, let's take a look at all the cool key things he comes with. Other than this awesome figure itself, he comes with a lot of accessories. For one thing, he has this cool little attachment right here, and you can put all these different effects on it, which is another Ankh right there, a transparent one, like a effect right there, which is pretty cool. You could take this off by a peg, right? And then you can actually put on other ones. He comes with 3 in total, which is pretty nice. And you can just slide it in the peg hole, and that is very cool. Very nice floating effect as well. Definitely looks really nice. Now another great feature that this figure has is this light up effect, one in the chest and one in the eyes. I love how that looks. Looks really great looking. How this is achieved is by taking off the head. You have a little light switch right there. You can twist it out and you pull up, on and off. Very cool feature. You do have to put in the batteries yourself, but they do come with the figure, so not a bad deal there. Then you can pop back on the head and have him normal. It looks pretty cool without it as well. And along with all this cool stuff, he does come with more accessories. He has a cool base with the Ankh on the base right there, which is really nice. He has a lot of hands, alternative heads, which we'll go over soon. And of course, this is the coolest thing. This is the coolest thing right here. So I'm not gonna lie, I don't know that much about Dr. Fate per se. All my knowledge comes from the old 90s Superman cartoons, Justice League Unlimited, and maybe a little bit of Young Justice, but I do know he's a very powerful sorcerer. And this book is just so cool. I mean, look at how awesome this book looks. Man, so detailed, so nice looking, great texture on it, great sculpting, and the best part is, I didn't even know this, it actually opens up to an actual book. What? Are you kidding me? Look at this stuff. Every single page is full of stuff. Doctor Strange would love to get a hand on this book. This is so cool. Close it up. Very nice. Great detail in it. It is just fantastic looking. Alright, now the head sculpt. So, taking a look at this figure, he does come with 2 head sculpts. One with the helmet on, right, as you can see right there. You can pop this off, and the head is actually stuck in there. So you do have another side, another alternative head right here, and there he is, the man underneath the mask. Not the greatest head sculpt, I'm not gonna lie. I do wish it was not as, I don't know what the word is, waxy looking. I don't know, maybe that's the word. I don't know, but it is good. I'm not gonna lie, it's not horrible, but it is something to be less desired, to be honest. He does also come with another helmet, which is actually hollow, which you can carry if you want to do that, or if you find a small enough head that can actually fit in here, that'd be pretty cool as well. And if you're wondering if you use the light up effect with this head sculpt, I don't know. Let's go check that out. No, does not work. It's just the eyes for this one. Size comparison time. So here he is with some older DC Universe classics. Right here we have Black Adam and we have a San Diego Comic-Con Shazam. I like the look. You know, I'm gearing up for Black Adam, even though I got pushed back to next year. But other than that, I am ready for him, and I like how this looks right here. Alright, next up right here, we have the newer Kingdom Come Superman, which I love a lot. And we have the Rebirth Wonder Woman, which is a great figure as well. And size-wise, I have no complaints with them. And for another size comparison, here he is next to Doctor Strange, and with a little custom cape I'm working on. But I like the look. I like them side by side. So yeah, other than that, all the cool accessories aside, taking away all the stands, this figure is just so cool looking. I love this look of Dr. Fate. He probably is the best looking Dr. Fate figure out there. I know they had a couple with the DC Classics. I know they have a new one with the McFarlane one, but this one is the ultimate Dr. Fate figure, I have to admit. A nice blend of classic looking Dr. Fate, but a nice flair to it with some more armor on him, but not too, it's a little subtle, but not too overbearing on him, I guess you could say. It just looks great, in my opinion. And you gotta leave the eyes like that, the glowing eyes. I don't know how long that battery's gonna last, but there's 2 batteries, but who knows. But let's take a look at him up close and personal now. He is just phenomenal. I love everything about this guy. The armor looks great. It's shiny in some places, matte in some other ones. A nice contrast. It's a nice hieroglyphic looking armor as well. Remember, this is the Ankh, so it is kind of Egyptian with its background. But other than that, everything on this guy just looks phenomenal, and I'm very happy how he turned out. So this figure is fantastic looking, but it does have some drawbacks. I will get into that, but we'll get into articulation right now. So the biggest drawback I have with this figure is the articulation in the head. The fact that it has this thing right here means there is no actual ball joint for the head to move. So it pretty much is just left and right, which kind of sucks. I do wish it could go up. No, it doesn't. It goes left and right pretty much. That's all it does. I guess it doesn't really matter because the way that the helmet is shaped, you can make believe his eyes are looking down or something. I don't know. But yeah, the articulation, the head joint only swivels left and right, and that's all you get out of that. Other than that, he has standard articulation joints for a Mezco figure, so he does have the standard ball joint and hinge at the shoulder right here. Goes up about that far, goes forward, goes back, not bad. The outfit itself doesn't really hinder the articulation that much, so it's okay. He has a bicep swivel. He has an elbow, 2 joints at the elbow, which is nice. And at the wrist, he has a ball joint and a hinge that swivels around as well. And I love that these fingers, all these fingers that he has on this figure, they're pretty soft and pliable, which are pretty nice. Going to the body right here, it's a ball joint. Not the greatest as well. It does turn a little bit left and right, but more of a pivot. It doesn't fully move left and right all the way. But whatever you need him to do, you could probably get him to some good poses because he could kind of pivot to the left, pivot to the right, look up a little bit, look down a little bit. So it's not horrible, but it's not the best. Going down to the hips now, he go all the way forward, which are nice. I think they're T-jointed hips, so it's pretty decent. Split-wise is fine. He does have a thigh swivel as well. I think he has 2 joints at the knee, which is great. And at the boot, he does have a little bit of a swivel there. At the ankle, he does have a hinge, a pivot, so that's pretty nice. And as for the rest of the armor, all these parts right here are pretty soft plastic, so they could move a little bit and it won't get in the way of stuff, which is okay. The cape is fantastic. Great wire in it. I love this cape. It is fantastic. It has a nice glossy gold color on the outside, a nice matte gold color on the inside, and this whole figure is just basically gold, shiny gold or matte gold, just contrasting great with each other on the whole design. And also I want to point out over here the collar of his cape also can go up if you want to bring it up, or you can fold it down, whatever you want. Alright, so this figure is just phenomenal looking. I love this guy. He is so detailed, so much fun to pose. I think he looks great looking. Everything about him, the accessories, the armor, the gold armor, the lighting effects, awesome. Just a great figure to have in collection. Like I said, I am gearing up toward Black Adam. I can't wait till it comes out, so I am getting ready and buying everything I can for that movie. But this figure, just so much possibilities you can do with him. He's a great, awesome looking figure. So that's about it, guys. Thank you for watching. Like always, comment, criticize, subscribe. Do whatever you want to pay attention. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Like the video, give it a thumbs up. Peace.
That's crispy.